Hi everybody, this is Holy Teaspoon. I'm here to show you a few Discord tips and tricks for using the TI4 game management Discord bot while you're on a mobile. I'm here on my mobile. I'm in the Test 1 game updates channel, so here are all of the updates of Test 1 game. Now, Discord just recently made an annoying change so that now that when you click on our files, it's harder to see what's going on. So it used to be that you could just zoom in and then move it around as you want, but now when you move it up, it keeps going back down. So you say zoom in and up, it goes away, right? What you need to do right now, I'm on an iPhone, so if you're on Android, maybe that's different, but you double click, that zoom in way too much, but then you can move it around and it doesn't close up. Now you can also zoom out and you can see everything that you want to see. You can see our test game is full of lots of nonsense because we're trying out all the different things. Or when I say we, it's rarely me. It's Somno and Tertero are doing all the work for the bot for the most part. Tertero, of course, is our bot father. So that's the first trick. The first trick is that when you open an image, you double click to zoom in, and then you can zoom out to the correct level of zoom that you want. Trick number 2 is about commands. So maybe you did not know, but you can actually click a command on the Discord and it tells you what this person did. So Tertera used add units with color pink, tile name 1A, and unit CA. That's of course really bad. Let's take something else. Let's take 3 infantry here. Now when you paste a command, into the phone, it will not recognize the command. So this is the second trick. The trick is, let's say you want to do something very similar, but you just want to add a destroyer as well because it didn't catch it. You just go here at the end of your command and you press the command itself, and now the bot all of a sudden recognizes everything that was said here before. So now you can correct it. If it wasn't 3 infantry, you instead meant it to be 5, so you can add your 2 infantry there, and now it's going to send the command. So every time if you write a command here on your phone, on a mobile, you have to click it from the list for it to find the stuff that you want. And if you don't, I don't know what, I made a mistake, you can always copy the command, put it back in the line if it didn't work for you, and then you got to go back here and click it so that it would know what you want. Of course, here I wrote TOL instead of TL, which is top left, and so now I can correct it this way, but maybe there isn't a tile top left. There is a tile top left, so why? Oh, there is no Empyrean. So I picked a faction that's not in this game. So the second trick is that you can copy a command that is someone has already done. Maybe you have done it and it had a mistake in it, and you can make it, you can correct your mistake and you can make the bot recognize it. So now we're doing Nalu and we're adding a destroyer in the top left, which here is Malice, as in most places. There we go. Here is that destroyer. Here Nalu is green, so I added a green destroyer right up here in Malice. Awesome. The next trick that I want to show you is that when you use a command like move units, where there's a lot of mandatory fields, you can, I'm writing Nalu because that's my faction. Now the tile name from, I can just click the send button and it will give me the next mandatory field. So I'm going to do it from my home system. I don't actually know what's in my home system. Do I even have a home system here? I don't see the Nalu home system on this weird map. I see I have a Dreadnought in Elysium. Let's say I want to move it to Vefut. So instead I'm going to write here Titans. Oh, it's my turn to pick a strategy card. So I'm going to write here Titans because that's the Titans home system. I'm going to take Dreadnoughts. I'm going to move it to Vefut and I'm going to write Dreadnoughts. And you see I just click send every time I want to move to the next mandatory field, and that's only true on mobile. On a laptop it's going to be a tab, but that's an easy way to just, instead of having to click each one of these fields, you just go Vefut, click send, Dreadnought back to Elysium and Dreadnought and a fighter, because let's say I have the Ghost Alliance and I went through a wormhole, so I generated a fighter. Great. So that's the third trick. The third trick is that the send command on mobile moves you to the next mandatory field. Well, but what about optional field? Those are kind of a nuisance a lot of the time. Let's say here in my Nalu game, I currently have 25 trade goods. I just spent 15 of them, say. So I go to player stats. Player stats has a lot of optional fields, and you see that the trade good field is not showing up on the screen. I have to scroll to the left. Now, when you scroll to the left this way, as I just did, sometimes people run into this problem, that it gives you the menu on the right, so you have to go back and you scroll to the right, and oftentimes it just really is annoying, because if you press the wrong place instead of where you need to, it goes on this way. So I just wanted to say that if you can't find the place to press, you just always try to get back to the line where your cursor is in the command line, and you very carefully, see, now it doesn't let me do this, scroll to the left when you're clicking the actual fields, and then you can do minus 15 trade goods. I've just spent the trade goods. So hopefully this will be helpful to you all. These are just a few tips and tricks of doing things on mobile. Hit me up if you have any question, or just tag at BotHelper.